Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV. I'm from Nile Palace Museum here from the heart of Cairo. From in Nile, dear viewers, we bring you this very special episode of Nile Cruise. And in this topic, dear viewers, we have with us Development Team FSD is an accredited team from the Faculty of Economics and Political Science, Cairo University, that is mainly working on spreading awareness about sustainable development. It's the first student activity at the Cairo University and the Egyptian universities that are concerned about Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The SDGs, dear viewers, also known as the Global Goals, are adopted by the United Nations member states in 2015 as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by the year 2030. The 17 SDGs are integrated, that is, they recognize the action in one area will affect outcomes in others, and that development must balance social, economic, and environmental sustainability. And we're honored in this context, dear viewers, to know more about it. Our guest, which is Salwa Hany, a member of the Sustainable Development Team at the Cairo University, to tell us more about the team and its formation and goals. A very good day, Salwa.
Hello.
Salwa, you're a graduate of the Faculty of Economics and
no,
Political
I'm
Science.
second-year student.
You're second-year student, so you're not yet a graduate.
No.
Huh?
Yeah.
So, okay, when did you decide to join this development team, FSD, when you enrolled into Faculty of Economics and Political Science? It was then when you decided to join this very important team?
It was at my first year. One of my friends told me about that team. He was a member there, and he encouraged me to try to enroll and apply there. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, there wasn't anything open yet, so I found it a good opportunity to start to enroll in this student activity. And I was very glad and grateful to be part of this amazing team, because we always support each other and we encourage the creative ideas. There's no boundaries about the creative ideas or anything, so it's a good opportunity to be there.
Wonderful, Salwa. Salwa, how old were you?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay, 20 years old, and you have this you have this perspective and this image and this enthusiasm, which is wonderful, and it's worth all respect from here.
Thank you.
Would you tell us more about the team and how it's formed, please?
FSD, which is short for Faculty of Economics and Political Science Sustainable Development. It is a team formed by a decision from the Dean, and we are working under the umbrella of Cairo University and Faculty of Economics and Political Science, represented by the Vice Dean for Community Service and Environmental Development.
Wonderful. How did you participate in the team?
I participated, as I told you before, with a request from one of my friends.
Of your colleagues.
Colleagues
or friends?
The colleague and friend.
She is a friend and a colleague,
or
a colleague and a friend?
Friend and a colleague.
So two people or one people, I mean, a colleague and a friend, or she is a colleague and a friend?
She is a colleague.
She's a colleague and a friend.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Is she the head, for example, of the team, or she is a member in the team?
She was a member, and then she became a head.
She became the leader. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. How did you, development team FSD is the first student activity in all Egyptian universities that are concerned by the SDGs, which I mentioned what it is, of course, and you're going to be telling us more about the SDGs, of course. Why did the team decide to focus on sustainable development?
Okay, so the reason why we chose this name is the extreme importance of this topic, which is sustainable development, and to raise awareness, to make sure that there is sufficient awareness about this problem and the problems that the world face, for example, climate change and justice, gender equality, things like that, to help them obtain the skills and the necessary capabilities to try to serve the Sustainable Development Goals. Also the mission and vision of our team is to ensure that the Sustainable Development Goals are implemented successfully, and that the youth are aware of this problem, and also to try to help them to obtain sustainable ideas.
Wonderful. The team consists of course, different committees. What were the committees that the team consists?
Okay, so the team consists of all over 144 members, and they have been carefully selected by merit and competence. And there are 6 main committees, which are coordination, human resources, planning, organizing, public relations, and social media.
Wonderful. When I asked you about, of course, the sustainable development and the focus on sustainable development that your team works on, you mentioned climate exchange.
Yeah.
Of course, it's only to mention that we have a very important coming up event, which is the COP27,
Yeah.
which we are all, the entire world actually is looking up to and is waiting this very important event, because climate exchange has become one of the most important topics that we're discussing now. Like we see now, Egypt is freezing, and if you go to the United Kingdom, for example, you're not going to find the United Kingdom as freezing as
Yeah.
Egypt is, which is turning everything around. How do you see the COP27 from your point of view, and how do you see this event that's going to be one of the biggest events that's going to be taking place in Egypt, of course, under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi?
Yeah, I think it would be a very interesting and important event to talk about the climate change, and I think that our team might have a role in it, maybe raise awareness or hold an initiative or something about this event, maybe. We don't know yet what we're going to do.
But you're going to be participating in the
Yeah.
event, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the activities the team has already undertaken and you're working on?
Actually, we're working on more than one field. We organized competitions such as the Genius Contest and sports competition to raise awareness about the importance of sports and how to relate it with the Sustainable Development Goals. And we conducted several seminars, one to talk about the trip of the former Minister of Supply, Dr. Good Abdel Khalek, and also another one with the title of Managing Change and the Challenges of Development of the Modern Egyptian State. We also asked to try to implement the 5th goal of the sustainable development, which is gender equality. We conducted a seminar on combating violence against women, where actually the members of the team participated in that. And also we held an initiative during the 16 days, which were launched by the United Nations to try to combat the gender-based violence. And also the team participated in organizing and coordinating an important event that the faculty holds annually, which is the Recruitment Forum. Several institutions within the country participate in that event, such as banks, international organizations, multinational companies, and research centers. And
what is the content of this forum?
The content of this, where several institutions participate in that event to try to recruit the college graduates and to provide training to
That's
the
wonderful.
students. Yeah. So
An internship?
Yeah, internship, training programs, everything, and the students come and apply their CVs, and then to try to reduce the gap between the college life and the working life. So it's
Wonderful. That's
yeah.
wonderful. How far does your faculty of Economics and Political Science, of course, enable you to take part in the political and economic fields?
Yeah.
What's your major, economics or
Economics.
Economics?
Yeah.
Okay. My major is economics, by the way.
It's really
I'm a graduate of Faculty of Economics and Political
Wow.
Science, Cairo University.
Okay, so the faculty always tries to supports us with this training programs, and as I mentioned before, the Recruitment Forum, which was a unique event. And also it conducts seminars about climate change, gender equality and things like that, and it enables us to try to express our own ideas and our own beliefs about this topic.
Wonderful. As of course, a graduate, an undergraduate, would you tell us what kind of opportunities does e-learning education promise?
Yeah, I think due to the coronavirus pandemic, everything shifted from being offline to online, and now it's kind of hybrid. So there are many opportunities to try to improve your skills and your own capabilities. There are websites such as Coursera, Udemy, and Udacity. It offers a variety of courses that we could choose from, and also there's flexibility in choosing the time and the duration of the course itself. So it's a huge thing and important thing to do during the summer, for example, or even during college.
Salwa, what are your future plans after graduation?
Well, after graduating, I want to prepare the master's in microeconomics. And I also want to work at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, so I hope to try to learn a new language, for example, Spanish. I already talk English and Arabic and French, so somehow.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Salwa, of course, we have discussed. Could you tell us more about the SDGs definition more, please?
Yeah, okay. SDGs is a thing that the United Nations developed during the 2016, and there are 17 goals. For example, the water and sanitation, gender equality, reduce the poverty, and the country tries to put strategy, which is the 2030 one, to try to reduce or eliminate all these things by 2030, inshallah.
Okay, dear viewers, Salwa Hany, member at the Sustainable Development Team at the Cairo University, of course, Faculty of Economics and Political Science. It was a pleasure to have you with us in today's
Thank you.
episode
Just
of Nile
wanted
Cruise.
to say something that I'm very
Go
glad to
ahead.
be here. And I wanted to say that we are currently preparing for an enormous event soon, and it will be at the college. And it would be one of the biggest events that the Faculty of Economics and Political Science at Cairo University will host.
That's wonderful, Salwa. We wish you, of course, all success and forward always. And you're very optimistic, enthusiastic. You're working on yourself. One day we see you, hopefully, where you want to be and where you dream to be,
Thank you so
hopefully.
much. Thank you.
Wish you best of luck. A member of at the Sustainable Development Team at the Cairo University. Thank you very much for joining us. Dear viewers, this was this segment of Nile Cruise. Stay with us. We'll be back again.